What's up, Dreamer Tribe? What's up, world? I am Bianca, and welcome to a new episode, a new series for a brand new game that I am just so thrilled to play. So this is a game that I only got to know because I received an email about it as part of this publisher's press list. So I got an email about this game and I saw this game's trailer and I was like, I would like to play that and I would like to share this game and how it plays to everyone who might find interest in it as well and who might not know that this game exists. So as you guys can see, this game is called, how should I put, wait, that over there right there, it's called Vambrace Cold Soul. So the reason why it's called Vambrace is because that's what this thing on this girl's arm is called. That's the Vambrace, and Cold Soul is because that is basically where, you know, the entire story takes place. So yeah, one thing I like about this, before we get right into the game itself, one thing that I like about Vambrace Cold Soul is the character art and the graphics of the game. Now I know for a fact, based from the email that I received and also based from the manual I was given to download and review, that this is a hard game. This is not a simple game. This is not a game that's a piece of cake to play or a walk in the park. It's difficult, so I expect that I will be dying a lot in this game. Now I want to finish this game, so I will be playing this. I will be making, this is basically a let's play. And I will be publishing my review once we finish it, or once we get far enough to actually know the entire features that this game has to offer and the tone that this game has and everything that you guys might find interesting when you come to click on that review that I have planned for this game. Now, with that disclaimer and note from yours truly shoved out of the way, let's get right into playing this wonderful, wonderful game that I'm so excited and also dreading to play. So yeah, we have 3 save slots that we can use. So let's begin with the first one, the top one, for our first ever save slot. So yeah, I'm playing this on Steam, by the way. But this will be coming out for the PlayStation 4 and the Switch. I also think for Xbox One. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not, because everyone deserves to play this game, because this game is amazing, judging from the graphics, the artwork, and the trailer that I saw in that email. Private Biggs. Alright, this is the place I told you guys about. Private Wedge. Wait, Biggs and Wedge. Those names sound familiar. If I remember correctly, because it has been a while, I think those are from Final Fantasy VII? I could be wrong. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong, okay? But they sound exactly like the names of those 2 NPCs at the start of Final Fantasy VII. Private Wedge. Looks like the spooks got here first. Was it really worth leaving our regular path to come all the way out here? We're not patrolling today. Besides, if we don't find more supplies soon, we'll all be in trouble. Have you a better suggestion? I'm not the one that will have to tell Celeste we came back empty-handed. Shut your pie hole. Wait, this is a girl. Different what? Shut your pie holes. Who knows what's lurking about up here? Just look around and see if you can find anything useful. Check out the tutorial graphic above and move out. Breaking the fourth wall right there. Your character can move left and right on the field. So WASD, WASD keys again. Not a fan of those controls. But for the sake of this game, I will persevere. Command box on the bottom left displays your interactive options with the environment around you. The command box on the bottom right here displays the inventory, bio, codex, and map options. The inventory displays the items your team is carrying, obviously. The map displays your current location, destination, and field encounters. That's what a map does. The bio displays your team members' stats, skills, status effects, and equipped relics. Now, I know for a fact this, along with the map, those two things are like at the top of the tips list that was in the manual that was provided to us. So yeah, we have to constantly check that, and also there is no there is no penalty for running away. All right, what is this? What is that? You guys just gotta love the graphics of this game. A door. Oh, a door. Is it locked? Open it already and keep your guard up. Interaction icons represent a variety of ways you can engage in the environment around you. There's a lock, basket, exit thingy, conversation thingy, camp, an eye icon, which I guess is for investigating out. Like this is the same as this one, but maybe this is enter and this is exit, and another campfire, I guess, is a checkpoint. Like, I've read the manual, but I was more interested with the pictures shown in there than I was in the actual text that you can find in the manual, so I may have missed this, so I'm just guessing what the icons mean, judging from the other RPG games that we have played. So yeah, red X on the interaction icon means you can neither access the area nor engage with the object. You'll need to hold the interact button to complete your action with certain objects. Got it? I got it. I got it. Alright. So even though we can use the mouse, keyboard is the way to go in this game, so I can't enter that. I found something. Looks like a chest of some sort. Well, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Okay, here goes. Silence. Silence. I forgot how... Are you kidding me? I forgot how to open it. What? Oh, mother help me. It's a miracle I've survived this long in the company of fools. Just press and hold the button indicated in the tutorial graphic and voila. Like, really, this is breaking the fourth wall right off the bat. It's usually a good idea to have someone with a high sleight stat in your team to do the dirty work. So yeah, we have to check which one has that sleight stat thingy. Let's go with the bio. This is the bio. Learn more about your team members, stats, skills, status effects, and equip relics here. So another thing that I remember reading about, and I forgot to mention at the start, is that the difficulty of this game also has something to do with whenever a character dies in the game, you've lost them. So it's permadeath, and also whatever equipment they have, including the all precious relics in this game, whatever they have, you also lose those when they die. You can't get them back. So we have to be really careful on the characters we use and how we fill up our team. So yeah, we can get 4 characters in our team basically. Press left or right to toggle between the characters in your team. The heart icon indicates health. The flame indicates vigor. The sword icon indicates combat and represents the character's prowess at fighting. The lockpick icon indicates blight, and that is the stat that we have to use right now, and represents a character's ability to scavenge. The stars icon indicates merchantry and represents the character's ability to negotiate with merchants. The eye icon indicates awareness and represents the individual's ability to spot traps. The party's success is determined by the ally with the highest rating. So yeah, awareness doesn't stack. The tent icon indicates Overwatch. Yeah, the world needs more heroes, and represents the character's abilities to care for the party while camping. Combat skills can be performed while fighting. Normal skills are your character's default abilities. The flourish skill can only be used once it has been charged with the flourish points. This section displays your party equipment. So this one. You can check the value and benefit of equipping various relics here. Use the formation button to change the arrangement of your team members, which is again another important thing since this is permadeath. So we have to set the formation based on like how the characters are doing. We wouldn't want to place a character that has low health right in smack dab in front of the party's formation and expect them to survive. So we have to really be careful and mindful about that. Okay, you may need to dismiss a party member to recruit new comrades. I don't think they would mind. So let's see. Biggs has 1 slight. Wedge has 1, and Sarge has 7. So, Sarge it is. How do I get back? You. Okay. And how do I pick who I'm using? I'm not really sure. Okay, clicking doesn't work. Formation then. How do I move you? Back. Back, I say. Okay. So I can't drag. I have no idea how to, like... How do I move? No, that is... Oh, okay. We did it. Alright. Oh, I... It immediately, like, I wasn't even interacting with the object yet, but it immediately went to the tutorial. Containers like this may hold valuable loot. The character who has the highest light will have a chance of opening the chest and finding loot. Scavengers with low light may have difficulty opening chests and will often find less loot. So yeah, I just realized that I've been playing games that are focused on looting. I don't know what that says about me. Move aside and leave it to me. Alright, so we have junk and junk. Scrap metal, rope and thread, and all mother's rosary can only be equipped by the dragoon and fencer. Okay. Move aside. Let's... I guess it's R. The chests here are different from the ones back in Edina. Forget the chests. Try checking your inventory and character bios as indicated in the bottom right corner of the screen. Breaking the fourth wall right there. So yeah, let's do that. Let's follow her instructions because basically this episode is gonna be just about the tutorial, getting all of that out of the way so that we can focus on the main game, you know, when after all this is said and done. So this is your team's inventory. The skull icon represents Helion, the currency used to buy and sell items. The scale icon represents capacity and indicates how much your team can carry before suffering the overweight debuff. Each section of your inventory categorizes items by the same type. Most items can be sold to merchants or removed from your inventory. However, quest items will remain with you. Relics represented by diamond icon. Which diamond icon? That looks like a box more than a diamond? Or is it just me? Anyways, relics represented by the diamond icon may be equipped to improve stats or upgrade skills. Some quest items may also be equipped. Okay, so we got the rosary thing. This one, which we can use on, as it says here, dragoons and fencers. Now, who is who? Saboteur. Experienced fighter. I'm guessing he is a dragoon. I could be wrong. I don't really know. How do I equip though? Okay, E. Here. Can I equip you? Can I equip it here? E. So I can't equip. I can't equip this to anyone. That is so sad. I wanted to equip it. And can anyone... So they can't equip it. Fine. I can understand that. I thought he was a dragoon. He looks like he might be a dragoon, but apparently he isn't. It's freezing out here. You think the spooks are getting close? Did you forget to bring the Geistometer again? We should keep going. No use going back the way we came if they are. Stay put for too long and they'll catch up. Remember, if your health or vigor drops to 0, we'll be the ones spooking this place. Let's go. I feel uneasy. This place gives me the creeps. So yeah, there is a feature in this game where if you take too long, there's sort of a fog that comes, and with that fog are higher leveled enemies and ghost things that sort of attack you. So you have to really be careful and move fast, but you know, you can always retreat if things get way too hectic. The red bar in character's HUD indicates health. If a character's health drops to 0, he or she will die. Damage to health is usually incurred during combat. The yellow bar on the character's HUD indicates vigor. A character will also die if vigor drops to 0. Harsh! Damage to vigor is usually incurred through the stress of exploration. So this sort of reminds me a bit about Darkest Dungeon, I think the game is called. It's an indie game. I've been meaning to play that game, but I couldn't find the funds nor the time in order to actually do so, but I really would like to play that. You gain flourish points through critical action bonuses and finishing turns during combat. Accumulating enough will activate your flourish. Yeah, we've read about that. I'm guessing we're gonna be facing battle. You spring a Oh, thank you. We avoided the trap. You spring a trap that spreads infrasonic waves, causing you a strange tension. So we lost 2 health. But I think we avoided it, so we didn't really lose any health. Another trap! Best to have someone with a high awareness stat in your team to avoid him. Traps are dangerous. So many tutorials for this episode. Traps are dangerous features of Icenaire. Your party leader or the entire team could incur damage from an activated trap. Characters with high awareness will warn your party of imminent danger and allow you to avoid unexpected casualties from traps. Characters with low awareness will trigger traps more easily. Some actions have a probability of failure. When you see this green script, it means your attempt was a success. The red script means that action failed and you will incur a penalty. The gray script means you missed and the enemy has evaded your attack. Wow, this is so much to take in and process all at once. The blue script means you've scored a critical and your action effects have been maximized. Okay, so I want to check which one has high awareness. So we have Sarge with 4220. So yeah, Sarge is a better team member at this point. We can all agree. Except maybe her like attack power, her strength. I just saw something move in the distance. Get your weapons ready and think fast. Let's make sure we all get home today. Let's go, man! Okay, that's creepy. And also, the music is kind of... it has its foreboding tone to it. And also, Acquire. You have encountered hostile enemies. Your team is located on the left, and the enemy enemy team is on the right. Each team has 4 slots, rising in value from the center. The team's character HUDs have slot icons denoting their space. The bottom bar displays a turn order using the character HUD slot icons. A higher awareness gives character an advantage in initiative. If 2 characters have the same awareness, the one position in front will get the initiative. When the character icon reaches this point, it is his or her turn to take action. So this is a turn-based battle. Normal skills are your character's default abilities. The flourish is powerful but needs to be charged by accumulating flourish points. Using guard helps... wait, what? Okay, so that's attack. The first one on the left is attack, and the fourth one on the bottom... the second one on the bottom is a flourish. Got it! Using guard helps your characters defend themselves at the cost of 1 vigor. It is a useful way to defend against powerful enemy flourishes. You may even get a flourish point. Okay, the characters may also pass their turn. Got it. You cannot use items or change routes during combat. However, you may check the map and bio for the benefit of planning your next move. Formation allows you to rearrange your team in the heat of combat. Nice. Runaway is also a good option for avoiding combat. So yeah, that option is something I think we'll be taking from time to time. Okay. There are 3 range types for every skill. I don't understand why they couldn't have just added this, but I guess, you know, in the point of view of a game developer, it makes sense, because you would want the tutorials to happen when the player clicks something, because they would be able to process it more. There are 3 range types for every skills: short range, mid range, and long range. Short range skills are only available while positioned in the first or second slot and can only target enemies in the first or second slots. Mid range skills can be used in any position but can only target enemies in the first or second slots. Long range skills can be used in any position and can target any enemy slots. If an enemy is cleared from the first slot, the closer enemy in any position will then occupy the vacant slot. Choose your target. Your target's reticle is visible on the enemy HUD. Got it. Thank you. Alright, so let's just focus on Mad Survivor. This is pretty mad. We have no place for, you know, madness here. Being mad here. Okay, E, let's go. Also, look at that grin. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't think... let's move you, Sergeant Briggs, over here, because you can't reach the enemy. Because you're short-ranged. Okay. And I mean Sarge can. Death! Like, I don't think there is, like, any way for us to lose in this tutorial battle. I could be wrong, but I do not wish to, like, force, like, you know, just give that a shot, like, let my characters die just to prove a point that I could be wrong. Alright, again, let's go and change our formation because I do not trust that, you know, Briggs or Reg could see traps. I told you guys I had a bad feeling about this place. You're the one that insisted we come out here to begin with. By all means, continue crowding amongst yourselves if you want to be ice pops. We have the spoils we came for, and it's colder than a witch tit out here. I, for one, am ready to return. Hold up, guys, I see a body. Looks like a girl. Who is it? She's not from Delyark, or however you pronounce that, but I will pronounce it like that, Delyark. I don't recognize her, and no other scavenging teams came up today either. Well, we can help her now. Search the body. We can't help her now. Search the body. Seriously, you search her. Wait, she's still breathing. You should help her. Who knows how long she's been out here? Like, how quickly do they change their minds? Of course, granted, it was Wedge who wanted to loot her not yet dead body, but whatever. You want to bring her back? Are you mad? We have no clue who she is. She could be with the green flame for all we know. She doesn't look like one of them. We can't risk compromising Delyark's location. Celeste will have our heads. And what if she knows how to cast that strange magic with a K? We don't have time. We don't have to worry about that. She's unconscious. Captain Lanville shall decide her fate. We got an achievement! Yes, sir! Looks like it's your lucky day, girl. Achievement, achievement. I'm an achievement hunter.
I once read a man would have to go below the waves to understand the true scale of an iceberg.
I love voice acting.
Reminds me of you, dear father. I confess I never really knew you. After all, how does one get the measure of a man when there's so much beneath the surface? Nevertheless, I owe my survival of Zumurud's blistering deserts and the wild forests of Sylvia to your training. When I was summoned home to Edina, in order to read your last will and testament, I didn't know what to expect. I suppose it comes as no surprise you remained a mystery even in death. I now find myself beckoned to the dwarven realm of Dockheim by the encrypted journal and ancient relic you left behind, on an expedition to the cursed city of Icenaire for answers you never provided. I shall not be daunted. my determination is equal to the task at hand. If, as you say, this Vambrace is the key to entering that forbidden city, I will find what I seek.
I love the voice
The journey
acting.
has been difficult. Since the Vambrace entered my possession, I have been plagued by unsettling dreams of a ghostly blade, cutting me
Oh,
down.
that is unsettling. That is unsettling. What's up, Dreamer Tribe? What's up, world? I am Bianca, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button to let me know. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to be a part of the Dreamer Tribe, just hit on that subscribe button. We also have tons of different content here on my channel, so be sure to check those out. Until the next video, dream on, fly on.